TSA is here. We've got folks from CBP, of course, and obviously lots of folks like the state police and others in the community that are making this day happen today. So several years ago, we came to, 9 years ago, we came to this airport with a new facility north of New York City to attract customers. And throughout that process, there were some highs and lows, and there were some difficult, but you know what? Our commitment to this airport never wavered. We invested over $180 million in this facility, and we pretty much did everything we could to make this facility attractive. But what was really important was the focus on air service development, ensuring that we have the right team of people focused on that. But in each and every instance, as we're talking about air service, we're talking of Stewart International Airport. And the reason why we're here today is because of the tenacity of the team of folks that are involved in it, not just those in the Port Authority, but those that represent the community around us. From the travel agents to the people of this area, from the Port Authority staff, the folks that are in the community, this is what made this day happen. And I want to say that this new transatlantic service with 5 destinations could not have happened, in my opinion, without the specific leadership of folks like Ed Harrison, our folks in the headquarters team, like Ralph Chigali and Pasquale DeFolco, and my predecessors. Let's think about it. Subair, Bill Dakota, all of these people dreamed of this day happening. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here today, but it was because of their leadership and because they didn't give up in this airport why we are able to do this. I also want to acknowledge Ed's predecessors like Diane Eller and Rich Heslin, all of which built a foundation to make this day happen. So I want to really look at our partners with Norwegian Airlines today and say thanks for believing in this airport as we did, and for really choosing this airport to provide this outstanding service that we're about to experience. So with that, I want to thank you and congratulate you for all that you've done, and really let you guys know here that this is not the end, this is the beginning of what we'd like to see happen at this facility. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I know success is not only ever part of one person, but I have to tell you that the staff here, and with Michael Torelli, where is Michael? Tell you, they watch out for my back, they make sure I don't say anything stupid, and they really work 24/7 to make sure this airport works, and I'm so proud that they are here. They are the best team at any of our airports anywhere, and I appreciate your work and your service. That being said, I said earlier, I love New York, and I'm going to bring up Mr. Mark Lee Wilson, Mr. I Love New York himself, to say a few words. They've adopted Norwegian Airlines as part of the I Love New York campaign, and I appreciate you being here.
Thank you for that introduction, Ed. On behalf of the Governor, those at Empire State Development, and I Love New York, we are excited to Stewart Airport. We are for the promotion of tourism to our state. And tourism is really important. 914,000 New Yorkers work in our industry. Tourism generated 243 million visitors to our state last year. And they have an economic impact of $104 billion. Tourism is important to New York State. Our leader, Governor Cuomo, demonstrated his appreciation for the value of this industry. In 2011, he invested $9 million to help the development of this industry. This year, the investment was $70 million. Not only for marketing, but for infrastructure, for various projects to support all involved in the development of tourism. and to help increase the number of people in the state who are employed in this industry. The environment created by our leader, the governor, has very much to do with why we are here today. It is within that environment that this service has been initiated. And when you think of where we've reached, if you look at the next 12 months, this service will be delivering 125,000 people to Stewart Airport and the Hudson Valley from Norway. This means incredible access to Orange County, to Rockland County, the Hudson Valley, the Catskills, New York State's world-class destinations such as the CIA, of course the walkway over the Hudson, Mary Kay, Corning Museum of Glass, the Baseball Hall of Fame, and so many historic landmarks, state and national parks, and our farm-to-table experiences, our craft beverage trails, our wineries, our hotels, and our attractions, including these attractions that we have all together help us maintain the brand of New York State as a state that is welcoming to everyone. Now, from where we stand, because of our responsibility, recognize the opportunity and plan to do things that will sustain it. So we have been working with Norwegian Air for over a year. Last year, we arranged a familiarization tour of tour operators from the United Kingdom to the Hudson Valley and Central New York. And these tour operators were brought to upstate New York by Norwegian Air. We have established marketing partnerships with tour wholesalers in Scotland and in Ireland. And we have conducted a series of workshops throughout the state to enable attractions, destinations, and hotels to do the things necessary to get on the shelf in the marketplace so that when someone is considering coming to America on Norwegian Air, they will see there's an opportunity to come to Stewart Airport and not only go south, but go north, go east, and go west in New York State. We've also entered a marketing partnership with Barhead Travel. Barhead Travel is one of the biggest tour wholesalers in Scotland. And out of this partnership, there is now New York State product being offered by Barhead Travel. In fact, on the flight that's coming in another hour and a half or so, there will be 6 representatives of Barhead Travel, as well as our European manager, all of whom will be conducting a familiarization tour of the Hudson Valley because of the cooperation of Hudson Valley Tourism and others. Collaboration is key to sustaining the service. From what you've heard before, it's clear that many in the room have been collaborating with Port Authority and the airline. We are grateful for the work of the various tourism promotion agencies, Stewart Airport, Port Authority, and of course the airline. We want to continue to increase the number of people in our state who are benefiting from and working in our industry. We want to continue making it possible for visitors to enjoy the wealth of attractions and experiences that are available in New York. This is why we are proud to repeat our current advertising theme. It's all here, it's only here. Thank you for collaborating with us.
so much, Mark Lee. We appreciate it. And we should appreciate your support in helping us fill those seats. A few others I'd like to thank and recognize is Paul Quattararo from the Stewart Airport Commission, representing Chairman Lou Heimbach. Lou, thank you for your support, always. Thank you for being here. And the woman who's in charge of building our Federal Inspection Station, Jai Lee. We know you're going to build it on time and under budget, so thank you for being here tonight as well. And most importantly, I want to thank Phil Royal, the CEO of Legoland New York. You know, Legoland expects that 30% of their guests will be arriving from international destinations. And Phil, this is the doorstep to Legoland New York. Thank you for being here. And thank you. That being said, I also want, and you can't touch the cake yet, but I want to thank the Culinary Institute of America for this great cake that we'll all enjoy after our ceremonial ribbon cutting tonight. Culinary CIA, thank you for doing this for us. And last but not least, most of all, I want to thank Norwegian Airlines for showing faith in Stewart International Airport and the New York market once again. Thomas Ramdahl, their COO, thank you for being here and thank you for saying a few words.
More than 4 years that the Port Authority has been working with us. So, and finally, it's really great being here. All of us. I think this is, everybody should be proud of making this happen. So give yourself a big round of applause. Really working close with, Port Authority, New York, the county. It's really nice. Which is really nice. And we're really excited to have being here at Stewart 737 that's coming in today, and also the MAX, which will arrive a bit sooner. It's a place which is not that known in Europe, but we will make that happen together. Basically. Yay! We started the transatlantic travel 4 years ago, starting with, and we have a guiding principle being everybody should afford to fly, which really bring the tourism up and coming in, and also making you all guys coming into Europe as well, which is important for us also. We also not only have Stewart International as our second New York airport, but we will also make a crew base here in Stewart, and we have 2 crew members, or actually 3 crew members with us today. And they're going on line training, flying off to and Spain afterwards. So they're going to do line training in Malaga, Spain. Good for them.
Yeah, all right.
By the end of the year, we will have 6 pilots in Stewart, and also 2 brand new Boeing 737 MAXes as well. And that's just the beginning. So within the US today, we have more than 600 crew members, and we will keep on doubling that and even tripling that in the future, because we are all about flying even more into the US, and Stewart International will also have even more flights coming out when we receive all the aircraft that we're going to have in the future. We have an order of more than 250 aircraft coming in, and some more airports in the US as well. And again, thank you for coming out to celebrate, and give yourself a round, another big applause. Thank you all.
And now we'll have a ceremonial ribbon cutting to launch the new service to Edinburgh, Scotland, and we can get the ribbon and the scissors up here.